back where I belong. I want it all. I had a feeling, but the feeling is all gone.
Good morning, welcome back to another vlog. I'm in a bit of a rush to leave this morning, but just thought I'd start this video here. I'm actually off to do my first bit of networking this morning in terms of freelancing. I'm meeting up with a photographer who I've actually met before. We've worked together on a few shoots when I worked at the marketing agency, but today we're hopefully discussing how we can maybe work together in terms of me helping him with some content creation. And also I'm just really interested to chat to him because he's been working for himself for a long time now and his work is amazing. So I'm hoping that I can get some words of advice from him because I don't really know what I'm doing. And then after that, I'm heading into the real estate office because we're gonna shoot some more content. We're essentially building up a bank of content before I go to New Zealand. So we've still got stuff that I can edit and schedule for when I'm away. It is so hot today though. I went out for a walk this morning and I was already sweating and that was at 7. It's going up to 35 degrees. It's really thunderstormy at the moment. So I think that's why it feels so humid and so kind of statically charged in the air, but it's looking like it's not going to rain until about 5 o'clock. Yeah, thunderstorms expected around 5. So let's go. I've accidentally got here so early, so I'm just going to have a wander around because I'm in Willara and this is one of the most beautiful suburbs in Sydney in my opinion, but I just never really come here. I don't really have any purpose of coming here, so I'm just gonna have a wander around and appreciate it. About 5 o'clock. I feel like I've had a really productive day, which is the thing about going into an office. I do have to say, even though now I've gone freelance, I am gonna miss going in somewhere physical. Not because I necessarily like being in an office, but I do think it helps establish work-life boundaries a bit better. For example, I feel like I can come home afterwards and know that it's just time for me to relax now. Whereas when I'm working from home, I find it really hard to draw the line of when I should and shouldn't be working. The meeting this morning with the photographer was so good as well. It's the first chat that I've had with someone who's also gone freelance and is kind of doing their own thing independently. So I got a lot out of it because I could ask him a lot of questions about how he started, where he found clients, and it was also very reassuring to just hear about his success in Sydney. Not that I'm a photographer, but you know, similar kind of creative vibes, I guess. I'm just making myself dinner. I'm having some leftover veg that I had from when I did my Greek-inspired tray bake in the last vlog. This smoked salmon that I had in the fridge. I love buying fish like this that's already cooked because it just means that you can put together a dinner really easily. And then I'm having some tzatziki that I also bought when I was doing that tray bake, and some feta. And I'll probably put some olives on this as well, seeing as I have them. Yum. Look at that. I'm good, thank you. How are you? I imagine it would be a mix, just because sometimes I work with an agency who will be GST registered. Okay, yeah, that was going to be my second question, what these business activity statements were. morning. It is Wednesday today, and I've had a very admin-y, adulting kind of morning. I was sorting out my business bank account as per the call that I had yesterday with my accountant, and I was also reapplying for Medicare, which is the healthcare system here in Australia. And because I'm now back on a new visa, technically, I needed to reapply. It doesn't roll over, just as a PSA to anyone that's in a similar position. So yeah, lots of forms, lots of filling out details this morning, but I am off now to do something slightly more fun. I am heading to Blackwood in Bondi because it's my friend Anna's birthday today, and she's having a little birthday brunch. So I'm very excited for that. I feel like my outfit today just screams I am Gen Z. When I was back in the UK over Christmas, my sister, who is 3 years younger than me, persuaded me to get some low-rise jeans because I needed a new pair. And I got them, but as someone that has always worn quite high-waisted jeans, this feels kind of out of my comfort zone. I feel like I've got a lot of midriff going on today. Doesn't help, obviously, that this is quite a cropped top, but I do have to say, they are super comfortable. And I think it's also the ponytail that's also making me look very Gen Z, kind of almost Gen Alpha, but I am too old for that now. I've just got back from brunch. It's 5 o'clock. I almost feel a bit embarrassed saying that because brunch did turn into going shopping in Bondi, which then turned into going for a drink. And before I know it, the workday is over and I haven't really done as much as I wanted to. It's a really hard balance, I find, now that I have more flexibility, actually asserting the boundaries of when I should and shouldn't be working, because of course it was Anna's birthday today and I really wanted to spend that time with her. But then the other part of me is like, it's a Wednesday, you should be doing work. Which is interesting because I guess the whole point of going freelance is to have more flexibility, but then I feel so guilty when I'm not working because I know that in order to make this a successful thing, I need to put the hours in and I need to put the work in. I'm just having a quick dinner now though. I went and got a fishbowl. If you're unfamiliar with fishbowl, it is this incredible rice salad place in Australia and I love it for a quick dinner if I don't have anything in the fridge. My go-to order is always a regular OG salmon sashimi bowl with sushi rice and some of their wasabi mayo drizzle. Highly, highly recommend. So I'm gonna quickly eat this. I need to freshen up, put a new outfit on because I am going out again this evening. We're going out for the evening portion of the celebrations and we're going to Flight Club, which actually we have them in the UK, so I'm guessing a lot of people will be familiar with them. It's that darts place. So yeah, it hasn't been the most productive day ever, but it has definitely been a fun one. I think I'm officially converted from high-waist jeans to low-waist jeans. I've had these on all day and I've even kept them on for this evening because they are so comfortable. I don't know how I ever wore high-waist jeans before because I was sat there at brunch, having eaten, and I've just eaten now. So comfortable. You can sit down in them. They feel so soft. Like, it honestly feels like I've got a pair of joggers on. I've just styled them this evening with this bandeau top, which I'm pretty sure is from Kokai. And then I've got these silver flats from Tony Bianco, I want to say. And then this is a bag that I've had for ages from Guess. And I've just kept my hair the same because I like having my hair up when I have a strapless top. And I've just touched up my makeup as well. So let's go. Good morning, it is Friday today. It's not Thursday. I'm really outing myself here, but I didn't film anything yesterday because for the most part, I was pretty hungover. Obviously, we went out for Anna's birthday on Wednesday night and I ended up drinking quite a lot. So I was feeling kind of rough yesterday, which also didn't help my guilt of having not done a lot of work the day before. So I did still do my best to be productive. I basically spent the whole day on the sofa working on my website, and I did actually make a lot of progress. So I'm very happy about that. I feel like it's really coming together now and actually looks like a website, whereas before it was very much just a template with no copy, no images. But yeah, I literally spent the whole day in the same spot on the sofa yesterday. I didn't even go out for a walk or anything. I'm heading into the real estate office for a few hours this morning though to shoot some more content. I think I mentioned this before, but I've been in a few times this week just because we're trying to bulk film content before I go to New Zealand. And then I also need to get my nails done at some point today because my biab is very grown out and I want to get those done before we go to New Zealand as well. And then the other thing on my to-do list today is to finish editing the previous vlog and get that all up and scheduled, which I'm kind of nervous for because it's been a long time since I've filmed YouTube videos and I'm very much still getting back in the habit of it. So I'll be interested to see if anybody even watches it. I'm so happy you're back.
Thanks, girl. Happy to be back.
I've just got back from my walk. And look what I got. This was my bribe for finishing editing. I walked past Yochi and I said, if I get a Yochi, then I have to finish editing right now, right when I get back. So this is my motivation. How good does that look? For anyone not in Australia, Yochi is this frozen yogurt chain. I can't describe it. It's incredible. I have an unhealthy obsession with it. It's just so good. I always get the original flavor and then I'm trying not to tip it out everywhere. I get the cookie dough. I get strawberries. I love the mochi. Biscoff. I don't normally go for the chunky things, but it looked really good today. So I've got another bit of cookie, actually, a lot of cookie dough in here. So yeah, now I have to finish my editing. New Zealand.
I will make it.
Oh, anyway, we're just gonna have to see what happens tomorrow regarding that. But it is currently 6:45 on Saturday. I've had quite a productive day, actually. I went to get my nails done this morning. I went for this blue colour. bit more colourful than I'm used to, but I'm liking it. Although with a full blue outfit, I do look a bit blue obsessed. My camera is gonna die, but I was just gonna say, I've just been editing my vlog all day. That's going up in an hour. I'm actually quite nervous for it. And now I'm off for dinner with Abby. Please excuse Sid's stuff everywhere on the floor, but this is what I'm wearing. This set is from Dish. I wore this skirt in my last vlog, and then this is a very oversized denim top that goes with it. Then just got my Sambas and my black bag. This is your sign to not pick your spots because I've made such a mess out of this one here. I was trying to pop it this morning and should have just never touched it. But anyway, good morning. It is Sunday today. Last night was super fun. I ended up staying out until about 12:30. We went to El Loco in Surrey Hills and then also to The Clock, which is my first time going to The Clock. You've been to The Clock loads?
Yeah, like,
when have you been to The Clock?
about 4 or 5 times.
With who?
Just people, you know.
Bearing in mind Sid doesn't even drink and he's been to this pub like 5 times. But anyway, that was my first time going and had a great cocktail there actually. It was a watermelon Cosmo. I would never normally go for a Cosmo, but it was actually so nice. I am feeling a bit tired today though because I got up fairly early this morning to go and meet my friend for a coffee. And now I'm gonna head to the shops because I've realized that I'm really unprepared for New Zealand in the sense that I just don't have many practical outdoor hiking clothes, and New Zealand is a very outdoorsy place, of course. I've kind of only got sets like this, which are fine and I'm gonna bring them, but I think I need a few warmer bits and a few more waterproof bits. However, the whole New Zealand trip is a bit up in the air at the moment because Sid's visa hasn't come through yet. So we may end up traveling separate at this point because I still have my visa from when I went last year. Sid just said it was, I don't know if you can hear Sid or not, but he said it was all part of the plan. All part of the plan to do what though? For me to go on my own?
Travel separately.
Travel separately. Brilliant. We're just so sick of traveling on planes together that Sid's actually gone out of his way to make sure that we're on different flights, not even different seats, different flights. So yeah, I might be flying on my own tomorrow. There's actually quite a high chance that I am gonna be going on my own. Obviously, the idea is that Sid is gonna join at a later point. But yeah, I'm packing today and preparing today for what could maybe be a bit of a solo trip tomorrow. We're just gonna have to play it by ear and see what happens. Please excuse the sound of the washing machine going, but I thought I'd give you a haul of everything that I picked up to go to New Zealand. To be honest, I didn't get that much because it's not really the right season, I've realised, for buying warmer outdoor clothes because obviously it's summer here in Australia. So I was looking in Uniqlo for things like fleeces and warmer jackets and they just don't really have anything like that in store. I should have ordered it online apparently, but from Uniqlo I did pick up a very lightweight waterproof jacket. I tried on another one, I think I filmed a clip, and I was gonna go with that one because it did feel slightly more waterproof. Like this one says it's waterproof, but it's just water repellent. I don't think it's actually waterproof. But then I went with this one in the end because it's one of those ones that folds up, and I thought this would be good just to have in my bag, and it saves me then having to actually carry a jacket around with me. And then I did find a fleece in Kathmandu. This is just a very basic black one. It's pretty much all that they had in store. So not the most fashionable thing ever, but this is definitely for practical reasons. I'm lacking something like this in my wardrobe that actually its sole purpose is to keep me warm, and it's not for style or anything like that. And it's not too thick, but it feels very warm on. Oh, also from Uniqlo, I picked up a new bag because my old one, I don't know where it is, but it is filthy. I feel like over time, they get so dirty, and my old one was the light beige color as well, so sun cream, sweat, makeup, everything transfers onto it. So I thought this time I would get a black one and hopefully it will last me a little bit longer. I do try and wash my old one, but it's got to that point now where even washing it can't save it. Then from Glassons, I got a new pair of denim shorts because I needed a new pair, and I really like this darker denim wash. They're kind of not oversized, but a looser fitting denim short, which is what I personally like. I hate when they feel tight. If it feels tight, I just will not wear it. And I also got this kind of sports material tank top, just because you could never have enough basic tanks when you're traveling. And the last thing I got was a top up of my favorite moisturizer ever. Would really, really recommend this. It's kind of like the La Roche-Posay, what's theirs called? Sickle something. But this one, I have been told, is better because it has less ingredients that clog your pores. So it's a thick moisturizer and leaves you feeling very hydrated, but doesn't leave you feeling oily like the La Roche-Posay one does. I'm now actually in a bit of a rush. I spent a bit too much time shopping. I have about 2 hours now to pack for New Zealand, to clean the flat, and to get ready for dinner because we're going to our friends for dinner tonight, and she lives quite far away from us, so it takes over an hour to get there. So I need to leave fairly early, but there's actually so much I still have to do in the flat. I've really kind of messed up my timings today by doing laps and laps around Bondi Junction, which is my own fault. So yeah, gonna stick some music on and get a move on. This is everything that I've accumulated to potentially take to New Zealand with me. I only have half a suitcase, so this definitely all isn't gonna fit, but I thought I'd just talk you through my thought process with everything. Most of what I'm taking, to be honest, is just activewear sets. So this is a set, this is a set, that's actually not a set. This is a set. Then I've got a few activewear jackets. That's the fleece that I've just bought. And I'm gonna wear a hoodie on the plane. I'm hoping that's enough layers and warmth. I've then got a few nicer tops and a skirt in case we end up going out. These are all of the t-shirts and tank tops that I was thinking of bringing. This is, well, that's a long sleeve t-shirt. This is kind of like a beach shirt, that's what I use it for. I do have this gilet, but am I going to end up wearing that? I don't know, but it does pack up fairly small. These are more casual bottoms, so these are the shorts that I've just bought, a more beachy pair of shorts, and then the linen trousers from Pepper Mayo. This is the raincoat that I just bought, packed into its little bag, the bum bag, and then I've also got this bag as well, because I thought if we do go out, then I've got another option at least. All of my underwear and socks, pajamas and bikinis is in this packing cube. And then I've also got my goggles. Do I need these? Probably not. So yeah, now the job is to try and fit all of this into packing cubes and then fit it into half a suitcase because we're sharing a suitcase. So yeah, let's see how this goes. is currently 11:30. We've just got back from dinner and we're trying to work out whether or not our suitcase A closes and B is under the weight limit. I've just found out that we only have 20 kilos. This is definitely gonna be over. Moment of truth. Just from the way you're holding that is definitely over.
23.3.
We're gonna have to pay for extra. There's no way we're shaving 3 off that. I need everything that I've packed.
I feel like if we did the differences between the weight.
No, we have gone half of that suitcase.
We've got half, agreed. I think there's some heavier items in yours.
But I've even taken stuff out.
We'll pay for the heavier amount. Because you're gonna buy stuff anyway in New
This is what I'm
Zealand.
concerned about. I can't do any shopping now. There's
Yeah.
no space.
No, but you're gonna manage to find
Yeah,
stuff.
no, I'll
to
find a
shop
way.
anyway. So you're gonna do it. So I will pay for the extra 5 kilos.
20 is a ridiculously small amount though. We're going for 3 weeks.
25 kilos
I need
it is.
everything in that suitcase.
I'm not too sure about that.
We're off. Sid's got his visa. All is well. We're going to New Zealand.